And it's always a fun game to watch Eibar playing against anyone, especially
wearing the blue and red stripes today, with Marko Dimitrovic in goal, De Blasis, Oliveira, Biancotti at the back, Papadiop and Sergio Alvarez in central midfield, with Orellana and Pedro Leon playing wide. Up front, the two veteran and experienced strikers, Sergi Enrique and Charles. On the bench, Joel, Bigas, Kike Gonzalez, Kike, Inui, Alvaro Tejero, and he is greeting Sergi Enrique for the coin toss. There are changes, however, in defence. Sergi Roberto and Jordi Alba, the full-backs, with Samuel Umtiti back for the first time this season, playing alongside Clement Lenglet in central defence. Busquets, De Jong and Artur in midfield. Messi, Griezmann and Luis Suarez up front. On the bench, Neto, Semedo, Rakitic, Todibo, Arturo Vidal, Carlos Perez, Ansu Fati. Duncan last season
played since so he's been a long time since he's played.
Suarez trying something spectacular from the halfway line there. A superb Cote with the cross, and just put out by Clement Lenglet for the opening corner. And already those crosses to the far post, making the Barcelona defence suffer. Lenglet, in the end, had plenty of time, but he wasn't too far away from turning it. Charles doing well. Here's Orellana. There's a look up outside him. Cote cuts it back, and Pedro Leon will be disappointed. It came onto his left foot, just unable to keep it down. It floats over the top. Excellent work from Charles. Orellana very well aware of the arrival of Cote outside him. It's a brilliant cutback, and I think Pedro Leon should be hoping he hit the target there.
I'm amazed. It looked like he wanted too much fun, and what a brilliant cutback from Cote. It was absolutely perfect. The midfielder couldn't have asked for anything more.
For Barcelona, again, Griezmann making a run. It's an unfortunate slip from De Blasis. Griezmann's through, and Griezmann finishes, clipping it off the inside of the post, having just played it beyond the reach of Dimitrovic. And Barcelona taking full advantage of Pablo De Blasis and his unfortunate loss of footing as the ball was played over the top. In a way, it doesn't come much easier than that for Antoine Griezmann, but he had to keep his head.
He had to keep his head, and he did. It was a good finish. And we've barely mentioned Griezmann. I've been watching his Barca attack. So often he feels like a bit of an afterthought. It's Suarez and it's Messi who are looking for each other, who are passing to each other, who their teammates are looking for, and then there's Griezmann out on the wing, and he's barely touched the ball until now. But that's a fantastic pass over the top. Okay, there's a slip, but even if De Blasis doesn't slip, it's an excellent pass, and Griezmann's got every chance of getting in behind and having a shot at goal, and a tidy finish from the Frenchman. A good goal from Barca, but you'd say it comes a little bit against the run of play.
You've got to feel for Marko Dimitrovic, who did really well. He's well aware of the arrival through the middle of Luis Suarez. Has to keep an eye on that. Holds his ground, stays. Ball though. De Jong. Here's Messi. Oh, what a turn! And Dimitrovic, brilliant. Absolutely suits the challenge by Paulo Oliveira. First touch, he was perhaps fortunate with the second one. It comes off his knee.
That's why, because I was wondering that maybe the grass was long, because it felt like the ball was very, very slow. But as you say, you can see exactly why. He plays it against his other leg, which completely slows the ball, and that's a fair challenge. It's a really good one.
Excellent one from Anaïs Arbilla. Some examples of Messi causing havoc from the Frenchman so far.
Because two of his teammates were in trouble then, Semedo and Umtiti. The throw-in was clever, it was quick.
Papadiop tries a curler, and it's excellent work from Sergio Alvarez with the interception. Still De Jong. This time he does find Suarez. Suarez shot blocked. Artur, Alba, Griezmann. Artur again, losing patience a bit there. The loose ball falling for De Jong. De Jong to Suarez. Suarez, it comes to Griezmann. A little knock on from Griezmann. And it's Leo Messi with Barca's second. And in the end, their patient approach, cutting through the Eibar defence. And when the ball falling to the feet of Leo Messi, as so often, the end result is another goal for Football Club Barcelona, celebrated by the visiting fans. Leo Messi makes it 2-0.
Well, it was Leo Messi who scored a brace here last season, 2 goals that moved him on to 36 for the season and meant he picked up his 6th European Golden Boot. And he's got another one at Eibar. This time, just a little deft touch from Griezmann into his path. Clever football. The 3 attackers linking up on this occasion. It goes down as a Griezmann assist, so it's a golden assist for the Frenchman. Clever little dink into Messi's path, and he was never going to miss from there.
Started with De Jong finding Suarez. Suarez quick to find Griezmann, and that little flick, Duncan, that's one of those Barca half touches. Impressed, referee Melero. That's one in. Griezmann, no, it's a lovely ball through for Messi. Messi can go all the way or square it. And it's the 3rd for Barca, Luis Suarez. That's a reflection perhaps of the relationship, the friendship these two have. Messi clearly through, but generosity itself, squaring it for Suarez, who makes no mistake in adding Barcelona's 3rd. And right now, Eibar looking as though, well, they're quite anxious for the next 24 minutes to go by, I suspect.
Yeah, that's 3 goals and 3 points for Barca, isn't it? And it's 3 goals from the 3 attackers from the Tridente. Complaints here that they should have had a free kick, Eibar. Barca went straight from that. It's a lovely ball from Griezmann, plays it through with his right boot to Leo Messi. So the Tridente combining for this 3rd goal. All 3 names on the score sheet as well. And Esteban Valverde will be very, very pleased with this Barca performance.
The challenge from Semedo on Edu Exposito. Duncan, do you feel the referee could have perhaps had a look at it?
Definitely could have had a look at it. I'm not saying it was a foul, but you wouldn't have been surprised, and there wouldn't have been too many complaints had it been given.
And what about that generosity as strike tally this afternoon? And so I think there's no question it's going to be Messi to take it. 4 men in the Eibar wall. Messi. No. You could tell from the moment it left his boot, really, that that was never going to dip enough.
No, you're right. It was, I think, off target and well and truly over the crossbar. Yeah, nowhere near from Leo Messi. Good period in this 2nd period.
Excellent work there from Busquets. It's Langlais on the ball. He finds Semedo. Finding Suarez, who drives it low and firmly and wide of goal. Again, the Messi-Suarez connection.
And again, it's Griezmann who's in space on this left side, who's just an also run. He was never going to get the ball there, was he? It was always going to be Suarez. He catches it really cleanly. Luis Suarez, just not on target on this occasion. Bosh.
That falls really nicely for him on the